Welcome to this word of hope for Friday, December 10th, Friday of the second week of Advent. Welcome back to Denver. Again, I am Father Luke Barter. Just recently, one of the novices who had entered the novitiate in August discerned out of the novitiate and left. I had an opportunity to sit and talk with the four remaining novices a little bit because I remember very well about when our first brother in my class left the novitiate. And there's always that moment where you begin to ask yourself, well, what about my vocation? It sort of hits real. Do I still want to be here? Am I being satisfied? Sometimes it could be tempting to think about other lives that you could be living, whether it's in a different kind of career, in a different kind of relationship, in a different city, in a different community. These thoughts go in your head. And we could be easily moved and tempted in different ways to them, but nonetheless, they're there. What is it you really want? What is it you're really seeking? And I remember thinking for myself as I would daydream about leaving, not even daydream, night dream too, but daydream about different careers, daydream about a life in a brownstone apartment in downtown Chicago. And when I would think about these things, as tempting and as beautiful as they were, as satisfying as they seemed, I always had this nagging thing in the small part of me, deep down, that yet it wasn't as good as what I was having right now. That in some small way that I couldn't explain, it seemed just a little inferior there. And though I would sometimes be distracted deeply in prayer by all of these different worlds that I could explore, the one thing that kept on coming back was that small desire and lack of satisfaction that those other options seemed to provide. Here, Jesus is comparing us to children and asking the question, what do you want? You know, sometimes we do have the flutes playing, and we're supposed to dance, but we don't. Sometimes we know we need a morn, and so music of mourning is provided, and yet we don't. We might be saying we want someone who is good, and they show that by not eating and drinking, and then when we do, we accuse them of something else. And then when someone who is true and good and shows us the greatness of what it could be good and true, and then they start eating and drinking, and we might just say, well, they're hypocrites. That's us flailing about and trying to understand what is it that we really want. And Christ is claiming, I know you. I know what you need and I know what you want. If you but listen, I will reveal to you your deepest heart's desire, and you will know what it means to live. That is why I'm coming, for you to live. God bless.